Hey students, Mr. Maxwell here with our experiment for today. This is to prove whether air takes up space. I have two proofs that, hopefully you've done your hypothesis by now, but I have two proofs to prove that air does take up space. If you're like any other class before, most of you probably said that air does not take up space. Don't worry, I'm going to show you two reasons why. Our first one, and we need this book right here. It could be any book, doesn't have to be that one. And we need a balloon. So as you see, I'm going to put this balloon down on the table. And when I put this book on top of the balloon, let me bring it up close so you can see it. Oop. You can see that this book is touching the table, isn't it? On top of that balloon, because that balloon has no air in it. Now watch, I'm going to fill up the balloon with air. Okay, let me take this and I'm going to blow it up. Now there is air in the balloon. Let's tie it off. And now, when I put the book down on top of the balloon, is it touching the table anymore? No, it's not. Why isn't it touching the table? It's because that air is taking up that space. The book can't get to the table because the air is taking up that space. Okay? Now, that's proof number one. Let me put this over here. Now our second one is we're going to take a paper towel and I'm just going to stick one of these paper towels down. I have a bowl full of water right here. Let me show you what I got. So, to do this one, I have a glass or a jar, paper towels, you can see those back here, and then I have a bowl of water. All right, so first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take this paper towel. Let me bring the trash can over. I'm going to take this paper towel. I'm going to stick it down for 2 seconds in the water. I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to show you how wet it is, okay? So, here we go. 1, 2. And I bring it out. You see the water dripping off of it? Let me bring it closer. Watch. You see all that water dripping? When I squeeze it, all the water is dripping off of that. The paper towel soaks up the water very quickly. Oh, come on, stand up there. So, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a paper towel. I'm going to put it inside this jar, this clear jar, and then I'm going to stick this jar into that water for 2 minutes, not 2 seconds, 2 minutes. And when we bring it out, that paper towel is going to be dry. Okay? So, let's do that. And I'm not going to just take one little piece. I'm going to take a whole bunch of paper towel. All right? And I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it inside. I'm pushing it down to the bottom so that when I turn it over and put it in the water, that it won't fall out. It needs to be in there pretty good. See? That's what it looks like. It's all up inside the jar. Okay? Now, I got my timer here. So I'm going to start it, and in 2 minutes, I'm going to take it out, and that paper towel will be dry. Okay? Where do I hit the head? There we go. So, what do you think? You think that it's possible that it's going to be dry when I bring it back out? I don't know. We'll have to see. We haven't even gone a minute yet. We got 25 seconds gone. So it's going to take a while. show you that it is in the water. Look, it's completely covered, completely surrounded in the water. The cup is definitely underneath the water. So there's no trick to this. This is not a trick. This isn't magic. I just lifted the glass and that might have. So we have 1 minute and 19 seconds of going by. As soon as it's time, I'll take it out. Got 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, it's 2 minutes. I'll take it out. Oh, I dropped water off to the side. All right. Now let me take the paper towel out. And look, it's completely dry. Look, I'll squeeze it. You remember how the water came out last time? Let me squeeze it. Absolutely no water coming out. It is completely dry. Now, I want you to think about why is that? Why did the water not go inside the glass? Okay? All right. So I'll be back later and explain that. I want you to go now to the module, and I want you to do the question about why did that happen? Why did no water get into the glass to make the paper towel wet? Remember, we held it in there for 2 whole minutes underneath the water. Awesome.